Hello everyone, I'm Titanic-Sized Reviews. I review movies, shows, and video games. And today I'm reviewing The Curse of Crom, a 2022 movie. It's a 16 plus, science fiction, considered horror, fantasy. It's generally made for a younger audience. I'm going to get into that right now though. So this movie is about a Irish folklore demon. Its name is Crom. I may have said Crom at the beginning. It's Crom with a C. And the story revolves around a bunch of teens in high school, I believe in their last year. Mary is the main character. A few of her friends are Harvey, Stephanie, Steve, and Georgia. Mary's the main one, though. She's the redhead. She, in the beginning of the movie, delivers Chinese food. That's her job. She goes to this old guy's house. His name is Shamus. And it starts from there when she delivers food to his house. He always seems to get food, but never eats it. He just wants it left on his porch opened. It's very strange. He never leaves a tip, which makes her mad. And that's how this demon thing is kind of released and set free upon people. However, the rules that they have set for this don't exactly make sense. This movie is for a younger audience, though. Like I said, it even says it when you're like looking at it on Freevee, which is where you can currently watch this. Well, as I was saying, Mary at one point gets fed up that she's not getting tips from Shamus that she keeps delivering to, so she just throws the food in the trash, and the old man gets visited by Crom and killed. And I'm gonna tell you right now, this is spoiler territory. I'm basically just gonna spoil the whole movie. It is like a year old. I'm just trying to get back on my grind here. This is the only character that dies. The whole movie, the only character that dies. They don't really show a whole lot. They just kind of show Crom grab him and his like super gross mouth. That's about it. In that first scene, you'll get to see more of Crom later, and the makeup is pretty good. I think it's probably the best part of the movie is how it looks. When you get to really look at it, it's very good monster makeup. It's impressive. This movie has a ton of jokes in it, by the way, and references to other movies and shows and stuff, which I liked personally. I like this movie. I'm not going to say it's a great movie by any means, but it's fun to watch. I certainly wasn't bored. Sorry, let me get back into it. So the old man dies. Mary then begins to see Crom outside of her window at one point and is confused. Tells her friends, of course, none of them believe her. Harvey, the one who wants to date her, he kind of reminds me of Steve Harrington from Stranger Things. That's basically who his character is. He sees Crom like the next night, and there's a cool scene there where Crom kind of like jumps at his window. That scene looked really good to me. I really liked the way that looked. Crom seems to leave people alone when there is food out, which you get from the old man, obviously, but they explain it just a little bit later after Harvey's encounter. And I'm bringing this up because they also, in that moment, mention how Crom is supposed to only go after like a specific Irish family. I forgot the last name. And this is another spoiler, but obviously Mary is connected to that family. She's a part of it. So he's not supposed to be able to attack anybody until she's dead. Apparently the eldest member of the family is supposed to be putting out food for the monster. So after the grandpa dies, her biological dad isn't the dad that she has in the movie. Her dad in the movie is fucking Greg. Greg's a bit of a tool. Whatever. The point is, she should have been the one who had to put out food out every night for the monster. They don't really keep it consistent with that, and it shows up and kind of attacks her friends, but leaves them all alone because they all have food. It's real weird, because it doesn't make any sense why it's going after them in the first place. It's weird. It's really weird. It's kind of fucking goofy. I still enjoyed the movie, though. I think it's good. But basically, after they explain this, all of her friends see Crom at one point or another. Then they start to believe her. Then the tall dude, who's probably the goofiest one, starts looking up Celtic folklore. Finds out that the only way to get rid of a demon like that is to trap it in a grave. So that's their plan, is to trap it in a grave. It has to be at midnight on Halloween, of course. This is a Halloween movie. And so they proceed to do that, make a little grave, their own personal thing, and they bury another friend's cat that they kind of steal. The cat comes back to life. After the cat comes back to life, Crom shows up again. Right, tries to kill them, and for some weird reason, fucking Greg, her stepdad, technically, I guess, right, shows up. I don't know how he knew that they were out in the middle of this grassland area, but he just does. Like I said, this movie has some inconsistencies, like the monster attacking anyone but her, not even killing her right off the bat. She didn't have food like that next night. But Greg just showing up out of nowhere, I don't know. It was dumb. It goes after him for a moment, kind of chokes him like he's Darth Vader. And then she realizes, because her friend Harvey mentions how she's related to the old man at the very end of the movie. And so the monster goes after her because she tells him that he has to. He has no choice. And so they trap him in the grave. That's basically the end of it. I know that's a lot of spoilers. I'm sorry. I did like this movie, even though it has those goofy-ass moments. It's not violent. I don't really know why it's 16 plus. Maybe PG-13 at minimum. Maybe. I don't know. It was fun to watch. I liked all the references and like little jokes that they had in there. At least with Harvey. I'm not going to say they were all super funny with everyone. Like, I think the taller dude, Steve, some of his jokes aren't there. I don't know. The way his character is presented isn't great all the time. I think the best one out of them acting-wise was Harvey, by far. Sorry, this is just me trying to get back into this, into my grind. I think it's worth a watch. I'm going to give the movie a 6 out of 10. Just because I liked it. It probably should be lower, but I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10. If you liked the video, please click subscribe. Maybe leave a like on the video. Maybe share the video. I would appreciate it. Remember, you can watch this movie currently on Freevee for free. Thank you for watching.